Yes. It's the morning wood. It's Monday. A new week. Let's start it off. Roll something with me. Marijuana. Let's go.
I've been doing what I can, Still ain't feeling like enough. Better come up off them jams, true enough. Lift me up on a cake for the week in a cup. Pick it up, tag along, bring it home, do it up, true enough, Tell him who is him, Mr. Big Thoughts. Good at bringing love, you only good at all that shit talk. Had to sneak it in, told him put it in a Ziploc. Shorty showing love, later on we got a lip lock, damn. Coming fresh off a cold case, big smile, stepper, never catch me with a long face. Band after band, straight blew it like a smoke base. Bitter ain't a feeling, I be feeling, rather go chase hoes. That's fine to the bone, I'm a flirt, and I ain't lying. I'm a die giving quotes in your IG captions, just the lines that I spoke. Told a bitch stop trying, I ain't vibing no more. Goddamn, 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 goddamn. I might lean, I might fall, I might save, I might spend, I might ball. Shit, I might call, I might not, I might ghost till tomorrow. First to admit, I feel good, but I'm flawed. Work on yourself, keep your family involved. Check on your health, never stress about the loss. If you move with respect, you'll attract what you want, that's a fact. Of course I'm going to where you at. How this life thing going, why you do me like that? I been tense in the chest, I been running shit back. I was worried about checks, and give a fuck about that. At this moment, shit heavy, looking back, it's so simple. Words right deep, why you think shit don't miss you? If time chose you, we be stuck in your issues. I wish you would duck me after all that we been through. Damn, goddamn, 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 goddamn.
Marijuana. Damn, I got caught up over here. Let's go ahead and get in this bitch. Marijuana, what up? It's Monday. Got a little distracted right now. Tuning into the song and shit. Goddamn. How we doing? And how are we doing? Ouchie and this motherfucker bunch in here. Mike, what's up, my guy? Looking forward to our chat today. But to marijuana to you guys, man, it is a Monday. We got things to discuss in this motherfucker. Lots going on in cannabis. And let's get into discussing, I think. But first, I want to smoke some weed with you guys, right? Smoke some weed. Shout out to the homie who rolled this blunt and said, I'll let you have it, but you got to smoke it on the show. Shout out to the healer chef out there, my man. The healthful chef, right? There's multiple chefs out there. This one is the dope one. This one is the one that knows how to grow some reefers, right? Marijuana. What's up? Eggs in the chat letting me know you fuck with me. Eggs in the chat letting me know you fuck with me. What do you guys think been going on over the course of the weekend? We've seen lots of things discussed. Let's get lit. Vouchy says shorties. Who did I see that was talking about, or they're grabbing a license from the DEA, and it was asking people if they wanted to be a part of their distribution list, right? So we're getting closer to the DEA license 60-day cutoff period that they said anybody with a medical marijuana license out there can apply for the DEA license and get it automatically as long as your medical marijuana license is valid in the state that you are in, right? So we come up to that deadline. 60 days is coming up. I'm seeing people now talk about it a little bit more. Fuck, this is wild. You guys, in 6 months, we're going to look back at this time, and there's going to be people who are going to say, I wish I would have applied, and maybe, we don't know, that the people who did apply may say, whew, wish I wouldn't have got in this bitch, right? We don't know. That's why it's interesting. Unprecedented times. I need to know, license owners out there, are you applying for the DEA, the IRS, the motherfucking federal marijuana license. Are you applying? I need to know. I need to know, man. Shout out to Cloud Mav saying, be easy and Adam need to chill, right? I mean, you're seeing everybody talk about it now, right? It's definitely a discussion. I've seen people post up videos now discussing, you know, the topic. So, yeah, interesting to see everybody's take on it. I'm gonna light some weed, right? I'm gonna light some weed. What's up, X of P? You know what I like to do, though. You know how I like to do it. We got to get to it. Marijuana, light some up with me.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiance didn't show.
You know where we're at.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Shout out, we got XP in here, Sin, Sticky, Cloud, Mav. You wanna go? Let's go. Everybody blows the same. We all blow weed in this motherfucker. How we doing out there? It is a Monday. We are live. Shout out to you. Let's see. They need a dab, Awesome Guy says. XP Mario, how you been doing? How are the plants? Cloud Mav, I might be soft, but I hate beef. I like competitive energy. I'll be honest. I like competitive energy. I think competitive energy is great for consumers, right? Great for you and I. Because if we have two people out there competitive as fuck, we're only going to win. You and I are only going to win on that motherfucker. You feel me? We're going to get some great weed out of that competition. Let's go. Shout out to it. I think overall, when I look at it, and I'm like, holy shit. I think that we are in an era that trapping weed is a legit business, right? Like, I've always been under the impression, like, yo, you want to keep that shit low. But over time, we've legit seen selling weed without a license to do so become a legit business in people's minds. And that's kind of a wild take. You know? Shit. But I'm analyzing the situation, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I see it. So, son of a bitch, get your money. Get your money. I'm from Arizona. I'm not from Arizona, but I consider myself an Arizonian, all right? If you get motion in Arizona doing anything illegal, you are fucking cooked, right? So it's interesting now as I expanded my motherfucking horizon out here, paying attention to the nation, to the globe, and just to see what is, you know, gotten away with in a sense, right? International weed salesmen promoting on the internet, openly calling it the trap money, boom, boom, with no license. That is some fucking crazy times, right? And it's legit. You're looking at it. You're watching not only him, you see, we saw over the weekend, Cali Plug took credit for it. Cali Plug took credit. He said, look, man, if I wasn't on, what was the app? Fucking these apps, whatever. What is it? Tell us something, right? Snap. I think he called it Snap. I think he said Snap. this wouldn't be going down. Trappers wouldn't have merch. Trappers wouldn't be out there publicly promoting the fact that they sell weed. If it wasn't for Cali Plug, for putting himself out there and showing the world that you can sell millions of dollars of weed without issue. Those are his words. I can't confirm them, but those are his words. I've sold millions, right? Woo. Telegram, there it is. Snapchat. All of them, right? All of them. And it's true, though. It's true. Only in Arizona, or you can also say we saw the one homie get hemmed up in Texas over THCA, right? But if you look at the amount of people that are selling marijuana without a license, as opposed to who's getting in trouble for it, you can damn well consider it a legit business. There's more businesses that go down that are legitimate than we see for illegitimate cannabis brands, right? Like shit, like I can't afford to stay open for undisclosed reasons. I can't afford certain things. I can't afford to do the legal lane. So they close. Meanwhile, you got people that don't pay anything outside of what they pay for the bag of weed and what they put the weed in, staying afloat, crushing it. Selling pounds for $4,000 or $5,000 overseas. Illicit cannabis is a legit business. That's pretty fucking wild. That's what I realized over the weekend. Bunch of bull in the building. It's all fun and games until they kick in your door. It is still illegal to black market sales. Yeah, the feds might not care about your little 5-10 pack operation, but I promise your local policio be safe. We also had someone get raided by the police, now that I'm thinking about it, right? A couple months ago. So we're seeing just the level of things make it a fucking pretty interesting playing field. Right? Maddie out in the building. Salt, you popping out to the lounge. Help me smoke all these doinks. Yep. Yeah. We got Maddie in the motherfucking state. Shout out to a Mustard in the chat. Pico. What's up, Pico? Oh, man. I don't know, man. This is wild times for me, unprecedented times. I'm going to continue to try to go towards this legal route because I feel like that's the long-term play. There's a saying that says when you take shortcuts, you get cut short. And I like that saying. So I'm going to continue to try to push my way towards this legal route. Selling weed illegally was a run for me, right? Very small time. Never even sold a box. Go and grab me a little something. Oh, allegedly. But like, yeah, I just want to do, I think that the path forward is legal. We'll see what happens though, right? Like we will see what happens. We will witness it. We will discuss it. Here we are for it. Hey, thank you, Pico. Appreciate you, my dude. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Chef's Batch saying stimulate that economy. Shout out. Awesome guys saying they will get you. I don't know. I think we've talked about this before, and I think that we're just in an era currently that has the 2018 Farm Bill providing that legal freedom that we're discussing today. Will things change when it comes down in September, October, where that 2018 Farm Bill has been modified? Will the Farm Bill be expanded? Like, we don't know. But we're going to be here for it, hopefully, and we'll discuss it. And that's all it is. Let's see what happens with marijuana. Unprecedented times out there for sure. I think we've witnessed illicit cannabis turn into major brands legal. So the lane is there. I get it. Saul says hot seeds are funny. Man, I did see someone. I need to start making sure I send these articles to myself because I saw someone out there saying like seeds will be illegal. And it's like, oh. As we talked to the Real Cali Connection, though, he said, look, man, this has been illegal, right? That's the thing that gets me with this sometimes where I'll be thinking about, you know, selling cannabis without a license as selling it with. It's like, Jay, like, what are you getting involved? How far down the dark side are you gonna go? It's like, bro, you are literally hook, line, and sinker now on this licensed cannabis game. You know what I mean? And when we talk about the history of cannabis, like I currently feel like a little of me is on the wrong side of the fucking fence a little bit, right? Like it is true. Like we have been smoking this shit and getting arrested for it and all this shit for fucking many moons, right? And you're witnessing a corporation type energy take over and take the money and right? Like, fuck, man. It's an interesting fucking situation. I'll be 100. I'll be fucking 100. Right? Like, where do I truly want to align myself with, right? Like the motherfuckers, my homies. All my people on that motherfucking illicit side. Like, yes, I have friends within the licensed side, but it's my motherfuckers that have been on that fucking illicit side. So it's like, damn, me too. Now all of a sudden I got a little opportunity in this fucking license game, and it's like, woo, life. Nutmeg in here. I'm guessing there's going to be an extension this November. How are they going to police if the seeds are hot? Testing or growing out, then testing is logistically impossible. The links, the cringiest shit is the Reddit post like, what seeds are you stocking up on before the ban? That's what people are worried about? Seeds? That's crazy. That's not crazy, but there's a lot of seeds people out there. I get that. But there's so much more business being done underneath the safety of this farm bill. I think seeds are going to be sold regardless. Seeds will be the last of my worries type shit, right? Like we've been selling seeds. I've been getting seeds through fucking CD Discman type shit, right? Seeds are probably the easiest thing to get away with shipping. It's a fucking seed. Sometimes you get your seeds and you got to fucking hunt through this shit to find them. I would not be worried about seeds. But that's naive, right? That's naive because obviously how are you going to market your seeds, right? How are you going to tell people, I got the seeds? You're no longer able to market it like that, right? So I get it. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying, where the fuck? Police and the three-letter agencies will take their time to build cases. People running up backs on black market. People running up packs on black market where with their face out there need to be smooth. Fed cases can take 1 to 5 years to build the smooth. What's up, 7Cs? How you doing out there growing big marijuanas on the East Coast? Happy Monday to you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that energy. Seeds haven't been sent like this since Amsterdam, Jays. I know, I feel you, but I'm just saying. I don't even think, I mean, at this point, I just always thought seeds were, how are they illegal? Fucking, what? Ain't no THC in that bitch. Back to the Bitcoin model. Okay. Let me see what I got in the chamber for you guys. Let me see. Oh, this is crazy. I don't know if it's crazy, but, you know, it's something to pay attention to, right? All right, cool. We're going to look at it. Come on.
Florida Department of Environmental Protection tested this discharge into private property and throughout the community. Here I am outside the True Leaf facility in Jefferson County near the city of Monticello, Florida. And as you can see right here, the True Leaf put up this fence that delineates between their property and the property owners that have asked us to do full comprehensive testing. And this is the discharge water that leaves the True Leaf facility. I understand the Florida Department of Environmental Protection has chosen not to test this. And as all of you know, I have an expression, you can't find what you don't look for. And I'm hoping to have good news. Hopefully there's nothing here. But we are going to test this water for the full spectrum of possible contaminants, including, but not limited to, nitrates, phosphorus, dioxins, PFAS, semi-volatile organic compounds, and pesticides. And if you look over there, that soil is going to be key to test for the water. We're going to test for that same full spectrum of possible contaminants in that soil. And our results will be ready in about 4 to 6 weeks when we will go public with it. Again, hope not to find anything, but as you know, you can't find what you don't look for. And why hasn't the Florida Department of Environmental Protection tested this discharge into private property and throughout the community? Why hasn't the Florida Department of Environmental Protection?
So I guess this guy's out here saying, look, man, what's up with this water going out here into my neighbors? What do you think? Would you be concerned if Truly's runoff was running into your land? Let me see answers in the chat. Would you be concerned if Truly discharged water was flowing like it is here onto your property? Would you have concerns? I mean, nothing concerning. It looks like it's happening, right? Like you would think that if it was fucked up, it'd start fucking some shit up along the way. Mario says, hell yeah. Would you drink it? That's kind of crazy, though, honestly, that their runoff is going into their property, right? Like, that's not a fucking just a creek, right? Like, that's what you're saying is that is water runoff from their grow? Like, they created a creek? Maddie, that's a good one. Yeah, I bet that shit could make Ninja Turtles, XP saying. Having mids growing in your vicinity is bad enough? Would you be concerned, man? That's kind of crazy that they're allowed to do that. True Leaf is an own entity. It doesn't matter what side you are. They taking money and property from anyone. They are slimy to the soul. I'm trying to see real quick. I'm going to read out what he says real quick. And
you can see right here that True Leaf put up this fence that delineates between their property and the property owners that have asked us to do full comprehensive testing. And this is the discharge water that leaves the True Leaf facility.
Yo, that's a lot of water. Right, Fall Dog? So they're going to test it. They're going to see what's up. We'll keep along with it. We'll keep up with it. That popped out over the weekend, and I was like, what? Well, let's take a look at the grow. Shout out to Boston Clone Co. My lady's looking nice. Actually, she a little stressed out right now. She a little stressed out. Temperature got a little, let's see where the temperature's at now. Yeah, temperature got a little fucked up. She a little stressed out. Oh, boo. Yeah, she's praying, though. She's praying. She's praying here. I need to move it so you guys can see a little better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Boston Clone Co. Shout out to HGV. Helping me grow weed. Helping me grow some weed. Likewise, what up, Bob Marley? How you doing? What's up? What's up, Bob? Marijuana to you. Man, I'm in people telling me I need a fucking top. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just, for some reason, I want a topper. We're just gonna let her just do her. The Irish heat wave. How hot is it out there right now, Cloud? Shout out to you for being in Ireland, tuning in all the way from Ireland. Appreciate you. Were you able to reacclimate yourself? You're calibrated back to the home life. You had an amazing time out there in Berlin. Blicky, no way it's straight runoff from the res or grow rooms. That would grow into existing sewer infrastructure. Couldn't be runoff. 7C, so let me send you some C-Genics. Give it a good bio. Hey, I'm down. I'm down. Thank you, 7Cs. Marijuana to you guys out there. Let's see what other topics we got going on out there in the world. In the world. Did we read this one? I don't think we did. 10 facts about Americans and marijuana? I don't think we went over this one. I'm kind of curious. I don't remember this, so let's go over it. All right. 1. The vast majority of Americans support legalizing marijuana. Oh, wait. Did we go over this? Damn, stoner ass mine. I think we did now, right? Because then we talk about, let me see, I'm going to go screw it. Oh, yeah, we definitely went over this. I remember now. Son of a bitch, Jay. Son of a bitch. Go back to the grow, bro. Go back to the grow. Shit, I don't got nothing in the chamber. Let me just go see what's up with the news then. 300 pounds, man. 300 pounds of cannabis seized in a Melta traffic stop. New York police arrested a... Holy shit, I don't know. Can you read? What is this word? Damn. A Schenectady? The fuck? Damn, what is this? Schenectady? A Schenectady man on Wednesday who was accused of felony marijuana possession. So you could be on the internet, but do not be on the streets, right? You can sell that shit on the internet, but if you driving with it, that's fucking woo. And you happen to I got pulled over in fucking Tucson on Friday. I thought I was going to jail. Woo! I thought I was going to jail. That motherfucker wrote me a ticket for using my phone and said, be on your way. I said, whoa! I said, Jay, that is a sign. You just better fucking thank somebody, because goddamn, that marijuana was stinking. Upstate, huh? Oh, is that upstate? Troopers arrested Thompson and processed him as at the state police barracks in Saratoga Springs. He was released after being arraigned in Malta Town Court. 300 pounds, man. The K9 alerted him. What do you think it was? Was it boof? Was it some fucking boof? Legal cannabis industry. Oh, look at this. MJ BizCon coming out saying the legal cannabis industry shedding jobs for the first time ever. Woo! Retail revenue fell to $29.1 billion. It fell. 29 billion. 29 billion. Key points to this article. There was an estimated 412,000 people employed in legal cannabis in the U.S. in early 2026, down 2.7% from the year prior. Annual U.S. cannabis retail revenue dropped $29.1 billion in 2025, the first year-over-year decline since adult use legislation. Legal cannabis sales capture about 30% of the overall demand, leaving most cannabis industry activity, sales, and employment in unregulated channels. What? 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 I'm only out here if I do legal cannabis. I'm only after 30% of smokers? Fuck. That's an interesting ass poll. Where did you get that number, MJ Biz? Where did you get that number? How did you get that number? What? 30%. I'm fucking mind blown. Legal cannabis sales capture about 30% of the overall demand, courtesy MJ BizCon or MJ Biz Daily. What? What? Do you understand what they're saying? If you scroll back to the mention above, it says $29.1 billion is only 30% of the demand. What? What? 70 billion on the motherfucker? We need to reach out to UCLA. We need to reach out to UCLA. Can they confirm nor deny? Do your numbers show this? What? How did you get that number? Does anyone agree with you? Do you agree with that? I'm going to drop this article in the chat if you want to check it out. Imagine what the numbers would be at 100%, right? Bro, 70 billion. What? I'm blown away right now at that. Because it makes me want to ask people that have done both, right? Like, it makes me want to ask people out there that I know that have been on the fucking legacy market and have transitioned over to the license market. Like, were you making, like, do you think that's real? Do you think that legal cannabis is making 30% of the pie when it comes to cannabis sales? That is going to be my question. I'm going to be asking questions on these interviews from this article for many moons now, right? MJ Biz Daily said that 30% is only the listed, darker. Wild. Let's see what else we got out here. Oh, we got that same 300 pounds, but now we've got pictures on this one. Let's go to the pictures. My bad. Everybody loves the pictures. 300 pounds, man. He had that shit duffled up. Whoa. What just happened? K9J located the cannabis. A little bit more backstory on that one. Shout out to K9J. K9J. He said, I'll do it. Crazy ass dog. Nobody's going first. Why did I just give a dog a shout out? Whoa. Let me just pause that for a second. Fuck all that. My bad. Just nobody's going first. Cannabis Cafe's bleeding. Oh, they got me on a ban. Come on, let me just read this shit, man. Well, come on, man. What's it gonna hurt? It hurts you more if you don't let me read the article. That's all I'm saying. All right, can't read that one. Marijuana Moment, though. Let's go over to Marijuana Moment. Wow, okay, normal. Coming out asking the DEA to reconsider its request to participate in marijuana reschedule hearing. They're saying, look, man, what the fuck you doing? DEA last week announced that it had selected participants for the marijuana rescheduling hearing, and only opponents of the reform have been invited. Only opponents of the reform have been invited to take part. What? Some of them have filed litigation in an attempt to block the reform. What?